This is Bay State Running, powered by Marathon Sports and sponsored by Hoka. We're here at the 26th Twilight Invitational. Here for the distance portion at Regis College. Kind of got two for going on today. We also have the sprints and field events going on over at Weston High School. We're here live at Regis College, as I said. Already getting underway with the girls' 2K steeplechase. It's the first heat of two. So right now, looks like we have our leader right there.
The lead judge here on the backstretch of this race. A slim lead over Kelly from Westwood as they get ready to go into the final water jump. We got a close race here, folks. Solid water jump there from Judge. Open up that lead. That's Kelly taking the lead. Now lap. Kelly in the lead over Judge now. Again, first call, girls 800 meters. Girls 800 meters, please check in. Delia Kelly, Westwood. About 200 meters to go. Has opened up a gap on Judge. One last water jump to go. Kelly, Westwood, down the home stretch. Let's give it up for her, folks.
So we have Westwood coming down home stretch.
Next on the track, heat 2 of the girls 2,000 meter steeplechase. Up next. Again, folks, make sure you visit the Hoka tent just off the track there next to the storage building. They got some great activation there. You can try on some spikes. You can even try on a pair to race tonight. Also got some other great activations, some bracelet making, and some good stuff. Again, visit the Hoka tent right next to the storage building right off the track.
So now just finishing off our first heat of the girls 2K steeple. We've now got our second heat. Introduce those. So we have Figueroa Star of Northampton, Melville of North Andover, Machado of Millborough, Carl of Billerica Memorial, Grant of Hopkinton, Lehman of Melrose, Burdolis of Hopkinton, Scrimo of Lennox Memorial, Middle and High, Bandon of Wellesley, Davis of Bishop Fenwick, Ning of Norwell, Kakunis of Norwell, Hacker of Natick, Cunningham of Walpole, and Schoenfeld of Haverhill. So here we go, there's our first pack. Was the, sorry about that. So this is our heat 2 of the girls 2000 steeplechase. Conrad of Lexington, Rockers of Westwood, Kelly of North Reading, Gerhardt of Wellesley, Gero of Acton Boxborough, Tilden of Stoneham, Deeks of Westford Academy, Friel of Weston, LaRoe of Melrose, Powell of Melrose, Tumbleton of Hopkinton, Burns of Needham, Lapril of Framingham, Croon of North Andover, Shea of North Andover, Amon of Lexington, and Murphy of Murdoch. Got some pretty cloudy weather here. We do have some threat of storms, so already been announced that we may be in a shelter-in-place at some point, barring the weather. But right now, as long as there is no thunder or lightning, we are still on for this 26th annual Twilight Invitational. So that's Deeks up at the front. Coming through, she is followed by Rockers of Westwood. So those are number 1 and 2. Now Conrad moving up in the second, right behind Deeks. And now we have the chase pack catching on up. So our 3 is starting to push into a group of 6. Deeks, followed by Conrad, then Rockers. We also have Murphy, Croon, and Emily Deeks, 4 through 6. Deeks and Conrad. Conrad moving on up to the front. So now Deeks trying to challenge Conrad, moving up around. So now it's a good battle right up front. As they've opened up on that pack, now being led by Murphy. So it's Murphy followed by Rockers. Now coming up on the water jump for both Deeks and Conrad. That chase back isn't too far off of them. Conrad right in the shoulder of Deeks. Deeks just having a little bit more of that extra push off of the steeple. We are into our bell lap between Deeks and Conrad. So we got about 3 jumps left. Conrad's still right on Deeks. Got the assumption that we might see a move after this next water jump. Got 200 to go. So here we go. Deeks is trying to pull away from Conrad. Conrad's still right on her. So it's going to come down to the final barrier. Deeks starting to pull away. Over the final barrier. Going to the final kick. Conrad trying to make a move. But it's going to be Deeks coming through. Deeks is going to win this second heat. So the winner of the first heat was Kelly of Westwood, winning 8:36 flat. So we wait for our other official times to come in for that second heat.
Girls 800 meters, please report to the start line. Girls 800 meters, please report to the start line, which is over back on this side of the track.
So now we are moving right along into the boys 2K steeplechase.
Next up on the track, boys 2,000 meter steeplechase. We'll have 3 heats of the boys 2,000 meter steeplechase.
So we don't have live results. Yeah. We just get compiled things after. I also don't want my turn off the picture Yeah, I'm blind. I have no idea what this is.
Dicey Collins, Arlington, with a very strong lead here early in the race. Coming in second right now, Thomas Moser, Weston. That's Jake Cronin, Wilmington in third. Second water jump, very strong. That's Phil Collins from Arlington. Getting ready to head into the third water jump. Huge lead here in section 1 of the boys 2,000 meter steeple. Two laps to go for Collins. Collins, Arlington, 600 meters to go. Ball up for Collins.
Carter had the outside lane first race.
Meters for Dicey Collins, final water jump.
Final water jump.
Dicey Collins, down the home stretch, let's do it up. Unofficially about 6:17 to 6:18. Only about 10 seconds off of that meet record here in Heat 1.
Come on, Ryan. You're all on your way home, Ryan.
Again, boys, 800 meters, please check in. in the center of the track.
Again, that was Collins of Arlington taking the win for heat number 1. Got 3 heats of the boys, 2,000 meter steeplechase here at Weston Twilight distance. Find ourselves at Regis College. Got some potential hazardous weather that we've been having to work around. See at this point in the race as these guys finish up, that last barrier, last water jump can be quite the challenge to do. Definitely an off event, makes it a favorite here at the Weston Twilight. And you see these guys finishing up. This is heat number 1 of 3. Heat number 2 should be next on the track in just a moment. Still have a couple guys out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we have a special announcement. We are expecting the storm to hit, so we are going to suspend the meet temporarily
All right.
until the storm passes.
If you couldn't hear that, sounds like we have a storm pending. We will be suspending the meet temporarily.
Do go over to the athletic center. Please use the double doors on the side.
Waiting for that storm to pass.
But again, at the conclusion of this last race, we will suspend the track meet temporarily until the storm passes.
I think we bring that down.
We ask that everybody please seek shelter. Grab your things. We need to clear the infield at this time.
Down, but I don't know how long they're gonna stay. Right. So it is starting to rain already. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Guys. Hey, should I kill the stream and then restart it? Like, huh? Should I kill the stream and restart it? Well, did you tell them that we're on a delay?
All right, we do have a delay going on for the meet. Just heard some thunder, so that means 30 minutes or so on the clock. We're going to go ahead and step away, end our stream here. We will be back with part 2 once everything is kind of back up and running, but we're going to end things for now. So this is the potential weather we were talking about. Hopefully it's just the once through, but we have to get ourselves into a little bit better shelter than our tent here. So again, we will have a part 2 of this coming up later. You will also be able to watch the sprint side of things. They start up in about half hour, so hopefully they are not impacted by this. But again, we will be back up as soon as we can do so safely.